Okay, hi. It's Monday afternoon, 2 p.m. here on the East Coast. Uh, Wrap up of week two, intro to week three. A couple of important things here. One, a quick apology and/or explanation. There was a medical emergency in the family this weekend. Everything's fine now. Everybody's home from the hospital, but it took me away from studies here. Two, tomorrow's election day. So no matter where you are, no matter who you're voting for, I urge you and I implore you, get out there and vote. As we recall from right these readings that were in week four, I think it was, of 665. The government is only as good as the people who participate in it, right? And so I'm just reading from the opening of chapter 4, where there's this circle, right, between effective citizenship leads to effective government, which leads to effective citizenship. And David Matthews says at the beginning, we think about how dependent the public is on good government, but we lose sight of how much good government needs a good public. And then at the beginning of number 6, chapter 6 rather, Francis Fukuyama says, civil society is something much easier for the state to destroy than to construct. And so it's just incumbent on us, to the citizenry who wants our government to function well and to serve us well, to participate in it. And minimally then, that means voting. Or it is our votes that decide who runs the government. And so if we don't participate, we don't have a say in who governs us. All right. That was number 2. Number 3, here's a listing of the people who, I had a schedule of who I was going to talk to last week, right? The half-hour phone call to talk about your capstone and where you were. I really enjoyed the conversations I had and those I spoke with. I think you're on a good track for your capstones. 1 or 2 of you have more thinking to do this week, but I didn't get to talk with maybe 4 or 5 of you, and that is concerning to me, because if you are not that was a phone call, sorry. If you are not talking with me, I don't know if you're really set on your capstone question. And often when people don't talk with me during this phone call, scheduled phone call, it means that you're struggling. And so I really want you to, those of you who didn't talk to me, pick up the phone, give me a call, right? That's the phone number. I'm not here to browbeat you. I'm here to help you figure it out, because what you don't want is to get into week 4, 5, 6 and not have your question nailed down. You actually have to nail down your question by the end of this week, when you have to submit your research question to me in a quick paragraph as to why that's your topic. Okay? It's also important because next week you're supposed to start your literature reviews. And you can't start your literature reviews if you don't know what your topic is. So it's really critical that you nail down your topic this week, hopefully your research question as well, so you can stay with the schedule. Okay? All right. Please don't fall behind. All right? Here it is again. All right, 413-237-7475. Call. All right? Okay. So I was going to be grading all of your Scouring 1 question assignments today. I got through 3 of them, and then the Baypass system sort of shut down somehow. So I hope to get to them later. The ones I did look at were really good. So kudos to all of you. At the end of this week, yes, you're supposed to have had your Scouring 2 exercise done and your um, ePortfolio pretty much done, right? That is the populating all of the folders that you created during this past week. And in 670 you will add 2 more assignments to that portfolio. One is your capstone paper, and 2 is your reflective essay that you'll do a couple of weeks after 670 ends, actually. Okay, so this week requires a lot of discipline. There's not a lot of structured conversations. There's not a lot of reading to be done. In fact, no reading to be done. But you do have those 3 very important assignments. What's your research question? What's your Scouring assignment number 2? And finishing up your ePortfolio. So so I don't know how much how much more I can emphasize the importance of really not taking the week off. If you take the week off, you're really going to be sunk. So get in there, work hard. Give me a call if you haven't seen if I have not talked to you. Okay, all right. So that's it. Vote early and often, and I will see you online. Okay, and hope to talk to those who I haven't talked to. Okay.